Hi everyone, I'm making this video to share something really special, a project I've been working on called the Perilla Family History Project. The purpose of this project is to document our family history in a way that can be preserved, enjoyed, and passed down from our elders all the way down to our youngest and beyond. The inspiration for this project all started with a cultural anthropology homework assignment. If you haven't heard of cultural anthropology, basically think about Sigourney Weaver's character in the Avatar movie, the one with blue people. Anyway, when I started interviewing my parents and my siblings, I was immediately taken aback. I started hearing stories that I had never heard before, and I began to see my family in a completely different light. I found myself asking deeper questions like, where do we come from? What have we lived through? And parts of us come from culture, and what other parts come from how we were raised, where we were raised, and the stories that shape us. And maybe you've thought similar things. Things like, why are my parents like that? Why do my aunts laugh like hyenas? Why do we always eat noodles for New Year's? Why is there always so much drama? Why is my mom talking about little people that live in the grass? I guess I'm Filipino. I guess I'm American. Maybe we're Italian? No, maybe we're Hawaiian. Okay, maybe not exactly like that, but you get the point. Identity and culture are very complicated, but they're also really beautiful. And when I started learning about my family history and Filipino culture in general, I started to see my family not just as who they were and as I saw them day to day, but as the result of everything that they've been through. And that was changing everything for me. I started looking at the people I love, even when they were frustrating, and thinking not just, why are they like this, but to what happened in their life that makes them act like this? What stories shape the way that they are? There's a quote by Jose Rizal, Filipino writer and national hero, and he says, "Ang hindi marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa poroonan." He who does not look back to where he comes from cannot reach his destination. And it's an interesting quote, and I really believe it, because culture isn't just about race or nationality, but it's how we live. It's something that we live and breathe every day. It shapes how we speak, how we love, how we make decisions, and how we move throughout the world. So yes, this project is about recording stories and preserving history, but my hope and dream for this is the way that we can use this history to help us understand each other a little bit better, to bring us closer together, to honor the richness of who we are, and to find pride in who we are, and maybe even find healing in it in the same way that I did. And most of all, it's about imagining a future where our children and their children will know exactly who they are because they know where they come from. I don't have social media, so I'll be reaching out to many of you directly, but if you have any questions, ideas, or you just want to chat about this project, please feel free to reach me by text, a phone call, or through email. Mahal kayong lahat. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll be part of this project. See you all later.